Imagine waking up in the morning and reaching for your phone before your eyes are fully open. You check WhatsApp, then Instagram, a few YouTube shorts, maybe some emails. Suddenly, 30 minutes disappear. You haven't started your day, but your attention is already exhausted. If this feels familiar, you're not alone. In today's world, technology has become so deeply integrated into our lives that many of us rarely question how much control it has over us. And that's exactly why Cal Newport wrote Digital Minimalism. This book is not about abandoning technology. It's not about deleting every app or living in a cabin without Wi-Fi. Instead, it's about using technology intentionally so it serves your values instead of controlling your life. The central message of this book is simple. Technology should support what matters most to you, not replace it. Let's explore the powerful lessons from digital minimalism. Lesson 1. The digital chaos around us. Most social media platforms and apps are designed to capture and hold your attention. Their business model depends on keeping you engaged for as long as possible. Every notification, every like, every recommendation, every endless scroll, all of it is carefully engineered to keep you coming back. The result? We feel constantly connected yet increasingly distracted. We spend hours consuming content, but often struggle to focus on meaningful work, deep conversations, or personal growth. Cal Newport argues that this isn't an accident. It's a system designed to compete for your attention. And attention is one of your most valuable resources. When you constantly divide it, your quality of life suffers. Lesson 2. What is digital minimalism? Digital minimalism is a philosophy. It asks one important question. Does this technology significantly support something I deeply value? If the answer is yes, use it intentionally. If the answer is no, eliminate it. Digital minimalists don't adopt every new app simply because everyone else does. They carefully choose technologies that provide meaningful benefits. Think about your home. You wouldn't fill every room with random furniture. You choose only what adds value. Digital minimalism applies the same principle to your digital life. Less clutter, more purpose, less noise, more meaning. Lesson 3. The cost of constant connectivity. Many people believe they're multitasking, but neuroscience tells us something different. Every time you switch attention from one task to another, your brain pays a cost. Checking notifications while working, looking at social media during conversations, watching videos while studying. All these behaviors fragment your attention. The result is lower productivity, increased stress, and mental fatigue. Cal Newport explains that our brains thrive on focus. Deep concentration allows us to solve difficult problems, learn faster, and produce better work. But modern technology often prevents us from entering that state. We're busy all day, yet we accomplish far less than we could. Lesson 4. Solitude is essential. One of the most powerful ideas in this book is the importance of solitude. Solitude doesn't mean being physically alone. It means being alone with your thoughts, without external input, without notifications, without endless content. Throughout history, great thinkers, leaders, artists, and innovators regularly spent time in solitude. It allowed them to reflect, process emotions, and generate new ideas. Today, many people avoid solitude completely. The moment boredom appears, they reach for a screen. But when we constantly consume information, we lose opportunities to think deeply about our lives. Cal Newport argues that solitude is not a luxury, it's a necessity. Lesson 5. The Digital Declutter. The book introduces a powerful practice called the Digital Declutter. For 30 days, remove optional digital technologies from your life. No social media, no unnecessary apps, no mindless browsing. During this period, focus on meaningful activities. Read books, exercise, spend time with family, develop skills, explore hobbies. At first, you may feel uncomfortable. You may experience boredom. You may feel the urge to check your phone repeatedly. That's normal. But over time, you'll begin rediscovering activities that genuinely bring satisfaction. The goal isn't temporary detox. The goal is to rebuild your relationship with technology from the ground up. Lesson 6. Rediscover high-quality leisure. One of the biggest mistakes people make is replacing meaningful leisure with passive consumption. After work, many people spend hours scrolling feeds or watching random videos. It feels relaxing, but often it leaves us feeling empty. Cal Newport suggests investing in high-quality leisure instead. Activities that engage your mind and body. Examples include learning a musical instrument, playing sports, writing, painting, gardening, cooking, building things, volunteering. These activities create a sense of accomplishment and fulfillment that endless scrolling cannot provide. The more meaningful leisure you have, the less dependent you become on digital entertainment. Lesson 7. Reclaim human connection. Social media promises connection, but often it delivers something much weaker. A like isn't the same as a conversation. A comment isn't the same as spending time together. Humans are wired for real interaction, face-to-face conversations, phone calls, shared experiences, meaningful relationships. Cal Newport encourages replacing low-quality digital interactions with high-quality real-world connections. Call your friends, meet people in person, spend uninterrupted time with family. These experiences provide emotional nourishment that social media simply cannot match. Lesson 8. Attention is the new superpower. In today's economy, the ability to focus deeply has become increasingly rare, and because it's rare, it's valuable. People who can concentrate without distraction have a major advantage. They learn faster, work better, create more value, and achieve more meaningful results. Digital minimalism isn't only about reducing screen time. It's about protecting your ability to focus. Every unnecessary notification you remove, every distracting app you eliminate, every moment of intentional focus you create, all of these strengthen your attention. And attention is the foundation of success. Lesson 9. Take control of technology. Technology itself is not the enemy. The problem is unintentional use. Many people allow technology companies to decide how they spend their time. Digital minimalists reverse that relationship. They decide when to use technology, why to use technology, and how long to use technology. Instead of reacting to every notification, they act with intention. They become masters of their tools instead of servants to them. This shift may seem small, but it transforms daily life. Lesson 10. Build a meaningful life. At its core, Digital Minimalism is not a book about technology. It's a book about living intentionally. When you remove unnecessary digital noise, something remarkable happens. You gain time, you gain clarity, you gain focus, you gain freedom. You start investing energy into relationships, personal growth, health, creativity, and meaningful goals. The question is no longer, what should I do with my phone? The question becomes, what do I want to do with my life? And that's a much more powerful question. Digital minimalism teaches us that technology should be a tool, not a master. The goal isn't to reject innovation. The goal is to use technology in a way that supports the life you truly want. By reducing digital clutter, embracing solitude, focusing deeply, cultivating meaningful leisure, and strengthening real relationships, you can reclaim control over your attention and your future. Remember, your attention is your life. Where your attention goes, your days go. Where your days go, your life goes. Choose carefully. Because a meaningful life is built not by consuming more, but by living more intentionally. If you found this summary valuable, subscribe to Quick Page. Reads book summaries for more life-changing books explained in a simple, practical, and inspiring way. One book can change your mindset, but applying its lessons can change your life.